filed under 4Y, they announced a while ago that they are doing a new animated Super Mario Brothers movie. The 4Y part really comes from this. Mario, of course, one of the greatest Italian characters in pop culture, is of course going to be voiced by Chris Pratt, who the last I checked is not a good Italian kid. For those of you who don't know, my real name is Giovanni, so whatever. But you know what? I love Chris Pratt. He did a great job in the Lego movie. I'm sure it's going to be fine. But a lot of people are like, should we care about this? I don't know. Well, they're going to be dropping the first trailer for Super Mario Brothers in the next couple of days at New York City Comic Con. They've already announced they're going to be dropping the trailer there. But ahead of that trailer, they have dropped the first official poster for it. Take a look at it here. So here's our poster for it. And there it is. And I got to say this. Posters mean nothing. They mean absolutely nothing. They are pieces of marketing. A bad trailer does not, or a bad poster does not mean a bad movie. A great poster does not mean a great movie.
There's a poster crying.
With that said, this poster, I'll say it, it is perfection. This is a perfect poster for a Super Mario Brothers animated movie. I mean, I sat down and I went through all the different details. Ann and I still play Mario Party. I still play some Mario Kart 8. But we went down and I played all the Mario games. We went through every detail of this. And I'm like, this is complete perfection, especially as a first poster, which, we're just getting Mario's back. We're getting a sense of the world. You immediately feel connected to that Nintendo world of Mario. And I'll tell you what, again, this movie might be the worst movie ever made. Very possible. But as far as just a poster goes, I'm telling you, I have a hard time imagining how they could have come up with something better. Because, Rob, to me, that looks, again, I'll say it, perfect. That is a perfect poster for this. Anyway, you got to take a look at this. What are your thoughts on the Mario movie in general? What do you think about the new poster they just gave us?
Well, Chris Pratt is a mimic. He can do voices pretty well. So I can understand he probably did one. He probably did an Italian voice and they went with him. So that doesn't really bother me.
No, it doesn't bother me either.
Because not all animated characters, he's not a plumber either. So.
Really? You never know. He's a very talented guy.
John, this poster makes me smile. I look at this poster, I'm like, that's a cool poster. That's the kind of poster you'd put up in your game room.
Yeah.
That's a cool bit of marketing. Like you said, it tells you a lot about the movie. I've always loved painted artwork for posters anyway. I've been, ever since the 80s when they started to go Photoshop pictures of the stars, I always thought a movie poster should mythologize the movie that you're seeing. So when you look at the poster, it sort of evokes the feeling of what it's like to actually see the movie. That image, the poster image does. This image makes me wonder what he's looking at. Uh-oh.
Ray, I know you are an Xbox guy. I got a PS5 in my house, but you are an Xbox guy. Were you ever, growing up, were you and Ann ever like Nintendo? Did you ever have Nintendo stuff?
I can be the Xbox guy. I've been an Xbox guy, but when it comes to properties from Nintendo, I think my love for that goes above any console. They were there when we were young, or when I was young. With Ann, we used to play Mario all the time. This poster, I love the levels that you could see, of the hills.
Yeah.
It looks like a open, breathing world where he's not just going through, green, grassy hills with nothing around it. He's going to be running into a lot of little toads, a lot of characters. I suppose Princess is up in that castle, but usually Bowser has, one of the stone... That's too pretty of a castle to be Bowser's up there. So I suppose Princess is up there. Maybe Bowser kidnapped her in her castle.
No.
He tries to save her.
Bowser kidnapped Princess?
But where's Luigi?
No.
Where's Luigi?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't notice Luigi in there.
And also the little floating island hills things. The little floating islands is cool. I actually want to play this game.
Hey, well, there's going to be a game to the movie. That.
They couldn't. I heard that they couldn't cut a deal with Luigi's agent.
Oh,
that's why he's not in the
He
film.
knows his worth. Luigi knows his worth. He saw the
Absolutely.
popularity of that Luigi's Haunted Mansion game. He says, "I'm worth more."
I have a
That's what he
question.
said.
Right.
Rob, do you think they'll 3D this movie?
You mean put it in 3D?
Yep.
No.
Put on glasses 3D?
Yeah.
I mean,
man, look at this poster. What
I mean,
does that
maybe. I don't know. But then they wouldn't release the 3D disc here. You'd have to go to Japan. It would cost twice as much.
Come on.
But they're still putting them out.
All right, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about the new poster for Mario Bros? I actually think the poster's incredible. I don't know if the movie's going to be any good, but the poster's great. What did you think about it? Jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this video, MeUndies. Now, guys, I admit for all my life, I have been a low quality underwear wearing kind of guy. I always just got the cheapest pack of underwear I could find because I never really thought about it. Well, that all changed when I started wearing MeUndies. They are simply the softest and most comfortable underwear I have ever owned, and I will never go back. And guys, spooky season is here, and so is the latest Halloween collection by MeUndies. Warning though, it's scary soft. MeUndies is back with a new limited edition prints like Jack Attack, No Body Like You, and Spell It Out. So go on and grab undies, socks, bralettes, and more made from their feels like you have nothing on micromodal fabric. And if you need a last minute costume, be lazy and transform into a spooky skeleton with their loungewear set, Lazy Bones. Guys, the scary soft hype is real. If you're not impressed with MeUndies, your first pair is on us. That's a promise. To get 20% off your first order and free standard shipping on US orders, go to MeUndies.com/Campea. That's MeUndies.com/Campea.